Once upon a time, there was a young man named Lucas. Lucas, since his youth, always had the dream of being a famous writer. Unfortunately, Lucas never paid attention in his English classes growing up, so he had to find a way to teach himself how to write a story. Lucas worked as a server in a small-town diner for years and had many ideas for characters in his story from all the unique customers he had served. But even with all of his great ideas, he never felt like he had the tools to put his story on paper. So one day, with money saved from his serving job, he paid for a writing instructor. On their first meeting, the instructor asked Lucas what the setting of his story was. Lucas wasn't sure what he meant by setting, so the instructor defined setting as the location, surroundings, or environment of a story. Lucas told the instructor that the setting would be in an old Midwest town. Lucas informed the instructor that they wanted the story to be like the old westerns he grew up with. The instructor took some notes and asked if the mood of his story would be more of an action thriller or more so of a drama. Lucas, embarrassed, had to ask his instructor what the definition of mood was. The instructor told Lucas that mood is the atmosphere or feeling created in the reader by a literary work or passage. After Lucas understood, he knew that he wanted this to be more personal and drama-oriented, more focused on relationships than action scenes. The instructor then looked over some of the character notes written by Lucas, and the instructor told him that it was fine that most of the characters were static characters, but the hero and the villain needed to be round characters. Without needing to be told, the instructor explained that a round character is a multifaceted character with complexity, depth, and growth shown throughout the story. A static character is a character that undergoes no change throughout the story and portrays more of an idea rather than a whole person. After explaining this to Lucas, they went in depth about what the story would be about. After Lucas explained his story, the instructor told him that he was impressed with the keen ideas Lucas had expressed, which illustrated foreshadowing of further events in the story. Luckily, this time Lucas did know that foreshadowing is when an author writes in hints that will show how the plot will unfold. After the meeting, the instructor told Lucas that he loved his story and hoped for his future success as a writer.